So last week, the NFL officially appealed the decision from May that denied the league's effort to force the Jon Gruden lawsuit into arbitration, where everything is better for the NFL. It's secret and it's rigged. It is. The NFL always wants any claims against it to be in the NFL's arbitration system because it's far more likely to win, and the rest of us are far more likely to not find out anything about it. So that was step one. Step two, the judge presiding over the case yesterday, this report came courtesy of Daniel Kaplan of The Athletic, the judge refused to stay the litigation while the appeal of the decision to deny the effort to force arbitration goes forward. So now the NFL is in a pickle because the litigation goes forward. That means Jon Gruden can start asking for documents, start asking for information, can start asking for dates for depositions of people like, the commissioner, or Commanders owner Daniel Snyder, whose team owned the server that received the emails that ended up coming in and being harvested and given to the league and then leaked to the media. And that's Gruden's whole argument. You leaked these to the media to bring me down. We may start the process, Peter, of finding out who ordered the code red against Jon Gruden, if anyone in fact did, sooner rather than later, unless the NFL can pull a legal rabbit out of its hat or some other orifice. They're going to have to start cooperating with this litigation, which means we're going to start finding out some facts that are going to be potentially very interesting.
I think it'd be great to find out those facts. I think that the end game of this story is, did the NFL release these documents in order to impugn the character and ultimately get Jon Gruden fired? I still say what I've said all along, Mike. It makes zero sense to me that the NFL would leak that about a coach of a team in a market that they desperately needed to do well. Now, who knows? I don't know what happened. None of us know what happened. I have my suspicions about how it came out, but I don't know anything. And so to me, I think the most interesting part of this, at least to me, is that the NFL has always wanted things like this to stay out of a public court. And instead, they want all of them to be in private where no dirty laundry ever gets out. And that's why you see people like Jon Gruden, and that's why you see, the case in Miami now, why these so many lawyers, for the complainants, so many lawyers want this in a public court because they want the dirty laundry to be aired.
And you're also more likely to get a favorable result through the public court system. Let me say this, and then we have to break. I've reported this, and I know this to be true. It's a very small universe of people who had access to those emails. Dan Snyder is one of those individuals, necessarily. It was his server that he owns that had those emails on it. There are people who believe that Snyder leaked the emails. And to thread the popcorn through last week's reporting from ESPN, what better way to get people worried about the dirt that Snyder may have on someone and what he would be willing to do with it than to use Gruden as a warning shot at a time when the NFL is thinking about possibly trying to take out Daniel Snyder. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.